Bonebreaker. This simple, common axe is made of a shaft hewn from plain oak and a head cast crudely from pig iron. A simple, common old blacksmith made it at the beginning of the year in order to open the door of an old shed. Inside the simple, common shed, the old man saw piled high before him the jumbled bones of more men than he could count. He told no one of his find. This simple, common axe, made by a simple, common old blacksmith, came to be called Bonebreaker. Crimson Hood. Hundreds of years ago, there lived a noble robber who always wore a scarlet cloak. Unsure what to do with the wealth he pilfered from corrupt merchants, he melted it down to forge this axe. He was pleased with how he had disposed of the merchant's ill-gotten loot, but as he became obsessed with making the axe even more gorgeous, he started to rob the innocent as well. One day he raided the mansion of the most powerful sorcerer in the kingdom, and was quickly caught by the wily wizard. The wizard urged the robber to return to his noble ways of old. But the bewitched heart of the robber could not be swayed. The wizard cast a spell that sealed the robber in a brilliant red crystal, and he then set the crystal in the eye of the axe. Executioner's Song. An axe used on the executioner's block of imperial gowls. Forged as an executioner's tool, the axe has severed the heads of more than 1,000 victims. But after it was used to decapitate the very man who forged it, the axe became like a living thing. It seemed to be searching for something as it lopped off each head in turn. Once, a popular general was condemned to death. The people watched as he lay his head on the block, and the axe did its bloody work. A headless corpse knows neither innocence nor guilt. Hundreds of years have passed, and still the axe continues its grim search. Scores of rulers and kings have fallen beneath its blade as it wends its bloody way through the pages of history. Foul Blade. An ambitious wizard sealed a salamander within this axe. It became imbued with potent fire magic and even greater destructive power. The salamander whispered to the magician, "Feed the axe blood, and we will become even stronger." Bewitched by the power, the wizard began to seek victims to slay. "Well, shall you give us more blood?" So whispered the axe, its appetite for flesh growing. The wizard, intoxicated by the power, had no means to resist. Not so long ago, the axe was discovered lying next to a withered mummy as dry as a petrified tree. Even now, the axe whispers to those drawn by the dark night. "Kill!" it says. Lovekeeper. A young couple, blessed by fortune, were to be wed. But on the night before the wedding, a small shining spirit appeared before the young bride. The ghost whispered in her ear, speaking straight to the weakness in her heart. "Do you wish to make him all yours? Do you wish to ensure his heart is yours for all eternity?" When the girl recovered her senses, she found this gore-splattered axe in her hand, and before her, the bloody head of her beloved. "Now he is yours, forever." Even now, the ghost of the young bride can be seen wandering the village, garbed in a blood-splattered dress and clutching the sightless head of the man she was to marry. Poisontongue. There was once a surgeon who saved many patients from sickness and death. Word of his skills spread, and so great did his renown grow that he was appointed physician to the king. Several years passed. One day the king's daughter fell gravely ill. Despite all the doctor's skill and efforts, the illness proved fatal, and the princess slipped into death. A hateful grudge toward the doctor took root in the grieving king's heart. Deaf to the doctor's entreaties, the king sentenced the physician's family to death. Mad with grief, the doctor threw deadly poison in the royal well, and the entire royal household died agonizing deaths. The blade of this axe was sharpened using water drawn from that well.